Hey, this is Doc Eric. Welcome to my YouTube neighborhood, the channel where we give you one mindset tip and one body set tip, sometimes rolled into one big clip, and that's to help you not only throughout today's video, but also later in life as well. Today, what we're going to be talking about is training youth athletes and also how to avoid injury. So let's jump in. So we see a lot of kids typically who engage in multiple levels of sports from different intensity levels, also travel teams, but we're also talking about just getting out there and good old-fashioned playing in the neighborhood. Obviously, we're in different times right now, and what we're seeing also is a lot of kids are moving a lot less than they once were. And this is becoming problematic, especially during these COVID times, is because this is the time where we want to build all those foundational skills, and we want to get kids excited about exercise, because what we see is kids who are a little bit overweight and obese now tend to become future overweight and obese adults. So if you're a parent and you currently have a child who's maybe put on a little bit of weight, or they become very, very relaxed in their fitness and their exercise, that might be a time to have a discussion with those kids, or maybe set an example yourself and try to find something that the whole family can do to participate in terms of getting physical fitness, to get everybody excited again about what's going on, because you want to take care of your body because it is the only one you have. So when we're talking about getting kids into physical fitness, what we're looking at, or if there's somebody who is already in an established program, is what you want to make sure is you want to look at agility, you want to look at balance, and you want to look at coordination. I feel that these are pretty much foundational and elementary benchmarks that you have to have a baseline for before you can start to build power and strength on top of it. So if you're a youth athlete who's never set foot in a gym before and gets inspired and wants to lift all the heavy weights, that's very, very admirable. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that your body has the foundational set first, because anybody can lift weights poorly, and especially with these young kids who have these young ligaments and muscles and tendons, as well as bone and connective tissue, you want to make sure that you're not going to do any potential damage which could harm you later in life, even though you're well intended to go ahead and start a lifting program. So always reach out into your community with established strength and conditioning programming, because what those individuals do is they have different parameters set up for different age groups, and they're able to do a full body assessment and say, what is this kid's foundation and where can we start to improve? And then you can start to look at some of the big fun stuff. So when we talk about agility, balance, and coordination, what we want to look at is what kind of balance do these kids have? Do they have any strength and core stability? If they don't, then that's where you'll want to start with first. And these can be very, very simple and easy drills that you can do at home or under the supervision of your strength and conditioning coach if you've already reached out. So the main movements that we're looking for is we're looking at movements like the hinge, a squat, a lunge, stepping activities, and pushing and pulling drills. Those are the fundamentals that we're looking at in any youth program. These are typically all done with body weight first and under supervision. And then once the kid has established that they're able to have mastery or proficiency in these particular movements, then they can start to add weight and strength components on top of those. So there you have it. We talked about youth training and avoiding injuries. I hope this was a helpful video for you. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't forget to leave them below in the chat section. I love to read these comments and stimulate some conversations. And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. I love getting new YouTube visitors to this channel. It helps me grow the channel, and it also helps me get out great content to you guys. And until next time, stay healthy.